Okay. This is a Simpsons episode that I wrote like sometime before COVID in middle school. Okay. Marge and Lisa are in the kitchen. Marge opens the letter. Bart, come quick! Bart comes running in. What? The producers of Focus and have perfected it, and because you used to be on it, you'll get a free bottle. So I get to take drugs which give me good grades, and I don't become paranoid? Yep. Cool, man. I wouldn't trust anything the companies give us. For all we know, it could have addictive properties. Sweetie, I know you're concerned, but we shouldn't look a gift horse in the mouth. Bart is sitting in a classroom. Mrs. Krabappel is handing out tests. Very good test, Bart. 80%. I got an 80? That focusing must be working. Cut to after class. Bart is in the hall when he is approached by Nelson. Hey Simpson, what gives? An 80% on a test? Are you turning into a nerd? No, dude, it's the focusing my mom gave me. It helps me be smarter. Smarter, eh? Well, let's see how good you are at pranks. Meet at my house later today. You betcha. Bart and Lisa are getting off the bus together. They both go up to Marge sitting on the couch. Look, Mom, I got an A on my spelling test. That's great, honey. Well, I got a B. That's wonderful, honey. This may finally be the point where your grades improve. We should celebrate. But Marge gets up and begins moving toward the kitchen. Homer comes through the door, picks up the mail as he enters. He reads it while going to sit down. Junk, junk, junk. Homer reads a letter titled, Your child has been accepted to the West Springfield Preschool of Mathematicians. Maggie's been accepted? Reads off the letter. Full scholarship. We can let Maggie learn math. Homer imagines Maggie doing taxes while he drinks beer. Homer chuckles, looks at Maggie in the other room. You're gonna learn math, honey. Cut to the school. Skinner walks down the school hall toward his office drinking coffee. As he reaches his door, Skinner stops. It appears I need to defecate. His stomach rumbles. Uh-oh. Skinner begins running in the opposite direction around the corner. Nelson and Bart laugh with a bottle labeled laxatives. Camera pans over to a nearby door where Lisa sits in her classroom. The teacher is handing out tests. Now keep in mind, class, as the year goes on, the tests get harder. Lisa doesn't seem to care, looks at her grade, sees it's a B minus. A B minus? There must be some mistake. I always get better grades. I'll go talk to the teacher. Lisa gets up and goes over to the teacher's desk and puts her test on it. Teacher, there must be a mistake. I got a B on my test. Teacher, that wasn't a mistake. See here? You put District of Columbia when the answer was District of the Capital. Lisa, annoyed. But the correct answer is District of Columbia. Teacher, no, it's the District of the Capital. Because Washington... No, interrupting and yelling. No, the correct answer is District of Columbia! Teacher, Lisa, you're out of order. Lisa, I'm out of order! You're out of order! The whole damn system is out of order! Teacher, that's it. I'm sending you to detention. Fine, I'd rather be there than this stupid classroom anyway. Lisa storms out of the classroom. Cut to her entering detention. Jimbo, Kearney, and Dolph are all doing menacing things until Bart shouts, Hey! Lisa walks over to Bart and Nelson sitting together. Bart, what are you in for? Lisa, I did nothing wrong. The teacher was wrong. I don't deserve to be in here. I'm a good kid. Let me out. Lisa runs to the other side of the room. Nelson looks at Bart and Bart shrugs. Cut to Lisa and Bart returning home an hour late. Maggie and Marge are practicing simple arithmetic. 2 plus 2 equals 4. Marge.
Why are you kids home so late?
Lisa.
I was framed.
Marge. Lisa yelled at a teacher. Marge.
Lisa, what did you have to say for yourself?
Lisa. I was right and the teacher was wrong.
I've heard that one before.
Turns toward Bart. What do you do? They all skin wrap through his Marge. Marge sighs and looks back toward Maggie. Lisa looks distraught. Bart looks cheerful. Cut to dinner. The family is eating around the table.
Because of Bart's new good grades and Maggie's math, I brought them both ice cream.
Homer. What? None for me. Screw this. I'm going to Moe's. Homer leaves for Moe's. Lisa. What about me? I always get good grades.
Because of your little outburst, you aren't getting any ice cream.
Well, fine. I've got nothing left to do here then. I'm going on a walk. Lisa leaves for a walk. Cut to Lisa walking down a street, muttering, "Stupid Marge," when she sees a figure walk into a dark building. Ooh. Intrigued, she follows the figure into a room where people are gathered. Excuse me? Person, startled. Huh? Who are you? Lisa. I'm Lisa Simpson. Who are you? My name's Dan. I run SNU. What's SNU? It stands for Springfield Naturalists United. We're an ecological group who love the earth. I love the earth. Can I join? I don't know. Can you do a task for me? Of course. Cut to tomorrow's morning news. Next to anchor Kent Brockman is a picture of a broken zoo gate. Vandalism at the zoo. Last night, an unknown person let all the animals loose. Clearly, some form of political protest. Investigators are unable to find out who did that.
Oh no! I hope all the animals are okay. And I hope they find who did this. They deserve punishment.
Well, maybe they just didn't want to see the animals suffering.
I don't know, honey. What if a tiger escaped and ate a bunch of people? That would be... The vandal would be a murderer.
Lisa. The phone rings. Lisa picks it up and has answered someone on the other side. Uh-huh. Yep. I will. Okay, bye. Lisa puts the phone down. Dad, can I come see you at work? Sure, honey. You can watch me today. Cut to Homer and Lisa at work. Homer is in his chair sleeping, creeping very slowly. Lisa goes and lets some people into the plant. Minutes later, alarms at Homer's station blare. What's going on? Red lights are flashing. Uh-oh. I think something's wrong. A PA system begins to shout. Scram activated. We better scram. Cut to aerial view of doors. Workers flood out like little ants. Seconds later, there's an audible boom. That didn't sound good. Suddenly, power all over Springfield goes out. The nuclear reactor has been shut down, and nobody is brave enough to restart it. Cut to later that day, Kent Brockman on a portable radio. The only injuries from the blackout have been Lenny and Carl. They were unluckily hit by a column of steam when the reactor shut down. They are currently being treated in Springfield Hospital and are expected to make a whole recovery. Thank God. I thought the fight was filled with bad gas. Just then, there's a knock on the door. Marge goes to get it, but Lisa gets there first. Mom, I'm going for a walk. Bye. Marge.
Bye.
Lisa is already out the door. Hey, wait a minute. Bart. Hey, wait a minute. Lisa was gone when the first attack happened, and now this? I better follow her. Bart runs out the door after Lisa. Cut to Lisa and a group of people on a desert infested with oil derricks. Bart and Nelson watch from a nearby bush, listening. So we're going to open these valves, and these valves. If you open these valves and these valves, they will cause a gas flowback and destroy the facility. Are you sure there's no one here? Positive. SNU disperses to do their separate jobs. Meanwhile, Bart and Nelson whisper to each other.
Didn't your dad used to work here? Yeah, he worked the night shift. That means that there are people here and they'll be blown up. We gotta stop Lisa.
Bart and Nelson split up to cut to Lisa walking along the edge of pipes until she reaches a certain valve. Then Bart steps out. Lisa, don't do this. What are you doing here? I followed you because you looked suspicious, and you can't open that valve. There's a bunch of people here.
No, there's not, you idiot. That's why we're doing this at night.
There's a night shift.
What? But Dan said...
Dan, appearing. I knew I couldn't trust you.
Dan!
Dan walks toward Bart and Lisa.
You're just like every other Earth-hating pollutant. No, I want to help the Earth.
Dan pulls out rope and and just like every other pollutant, you need to be removed. Got to Bart and Lisa tied to a chain, 18 feet above the ground. Dan looks at them with triumph. There, once the vapor cloud reaches the flare, the plant will go up in flames, and you with it. Now in only 2 minutes, all this blasphemy against the Earth will be corrected. Dan opens a valve, and white mist issues forth. He then runs off into the distance.
What are we gonna do? I'm sorry, I trusted him and he backstabbed me.
The mist continues to grow. 105 seconds.
I don't have my knife. I just wanted someone to pay attention to me. I didn't want to hurt anyone.
Maybe it could just chew through the ropes. The mist engulfs their ankles. 75 seconds. Lisa, crying.
I'm too young to die.
Bart tries to chew through the ropes, but it is useless. The mist reaches the flare, but nothing happens. As Bart and Lisa begin to question, a figure appears above them on a catwalk. You two okay down there?
Nelson, you came to save us.
Yeah, convince the project operator to flush the tubes with steam. Bro, Nelson saving.
Oh, is that the end?
Oh.